Hello, everyone. This is Ross Garcia, and I want to encourage people to give us a call at the Loan Modification Clinic at 773-847-2200. And what we do is we help families throughout the United States save thousands of dollars on their mortgage. We experienced a recession, depression type of scenario in 2009. It was pretty bad. And, we did get out of that situation, but we did see interest rates at 2%. We did see principal reduction on mortgages, basically taking the amount of money that you owe on your home and reducing it to a lower amount. Why does that happen? Well, it happens because of supply and demand. Usually people are trying to buy homes in your neighborhood, and if there's no demand, then supply, it goes down. Why? Because the values of the homes aren't worth what you bought it for. So that's, supply and demand, micro and macroeconomics, basically the fundamental understanding of how the economy works. So, the Federal Reserve right now in 2019, we're going in 2020, we were expecting another recession, okay? These cycles are cyclical. They happen every 10 years. We're over a 10-year all-time high in the stock exchange. Now, what we will see is we will see prices drop, home prices drop, interest rates are already dropping. And if you're in this type of situation, if you lost your job or if you know anyone that has lost their job, it's very important for you guys to give us a call. The number is 773-847-2200. And we help people anywhere from New York. We have people calling us from the Bronx, New York. We have people in California out here. I'm actually out here in California now, but we still have offices in Chicago. So if you're in Chicago, in California, or any part of the United States, give us a call, 773-847-2200. Now, people ask me, now that the Federal Reserve is lowering interest rates to 3%, what can we expect? Well, right now, what we're entering into is a digital economy where your data, like information that you put on Facebook or other applications, they should be paying you for this data. And most of these corporations are taking that money and paying it to their shareholders instead of giving it to you. So what we're seeing is decentralized communities arise within the space. What we know as Bitcoin technology, blockchain technology, Ethereum applications, and these type of applications are going to be the ultimate layer, the foundation above the stock exchange. We will see these layers take over the world. We will have a digital economy. And because of that, you see JP Morgan now, Chase Bank, is coming up with their own digital currency. We see the Federal Reserve actually coming up with their own Federal Reserve coin. They're trying to take place of what we call Bitcoin, digital technology. So it's a competitive world out there, and the government has to compete against artificial intelligence. The banks have to compete for your money now because in reality, you are the bank. But our rights were taken away in 1913 when the Federal Reserve was enacted by the government. It's basically a private corporation within the United States government. And I know this information is a lot of information for you to take in, but I just want you guys to understand that the Loan Modification Clinic is very educated in these type of scenarios because we've seen the uptrends and we've seen the downtrends. And the downtrends is your opportunity, guys. It's your opportunity to save thousands of dollars on your home. I helped my parents save thousands of dollars on their home. I remember when their house was upside down and when they got it appraised and the loan modification they did with us, their property was lower by $140,000. So, they're in a better position now. God knows what could happen within these next 6 months. They're trying to impeach the president, Donald Trump. The Federal Reserve is lowering interest rates. They're trying to do whatever they can so this recession, depression, which is it's also known as the Greatest Depression because it might be bigger than 1929. Now, this isn't to scare you. This is actually to help you understand that this is your opportunity, guys. This is your opportunity to take a mortgage anywhere from $300,000 to $700,000 and lower the payment by half. And if we can't lower it by half, then we could lower it by 25 to 40% because of the simple fact that if you have an interest rate over 3%, and if your interest rate is 4 or 5 or 6%, and we get you down to 3%, possibly even 2%, lower the principal of your home because of the new appraisal. Because when you do these modifications, they order an appraisal, and we're going to find out what the house is worth. We're going to find out what you owe, and we're going to reduce the balance on your home. Now, the balance could be reduced because we have a certified appraisal that the bank sends out. Now, if you owe more than what the house is worth, it's very important for you guys to give us a call, 773-847-2200. And people tell me, Ross, what happens if you guys can't reduce the balance? Well, what the bank does is they take, let's say you owe $200,000. The bank will take 50,000 and they'll put it at the end of your loan. So you don't see it anymore on your mortgage statement. All you're going to see is a new loan of 150,000 with a 3% interest rate. The other 50,000 is going to go at the end of the loan, okay? That 50,000 you don't have to pay any interest on. So basically that 50,000 is not due until you sell your home. Either you sell your home or you refinance your home in the future, but you don't have to worry about that money anymore. So that's what I love about loan modification. And loan modification is the future because of the simple fact that the middle class is not the middle class. The banks have basically taken all the money from the middle class and enriched the 1% of the 1%. That's why we have people like Jeff Bezos, which is owns Amazon. He's worth about $100 billion. Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, all these people that are worth billions and billions of dollars are able to keep their positions because every time the Federal Reserve prints out more money, they're basically buying their own stock. And what they're doing is they're holding on to that stock. And then when they want to sell it, they sell it. So basically the middle class, pensions, Social Securities, yes, we're going to have to worry. But in this next crisis, the wealthy will have to worry. I'm out here in California. There's people that have $1 million homes, actors, actresses, football players, basketball players. People do not understand what's about to happen. People are out there buying expensive vehicles, expensive watches. They're spending money like it's growing on trees, and they don't know what's coming. And what's coming is going to be very difficult for a lot of people. But this is our opportunity, okay? This is our opportunity to take advantage of these lower interest rates because they will be lower. They will be lower, and the president will have to introduce some type of stimulus, some type of principal reduction incentive to help people go from a $300,000 home that they bought in 2019 or 2018, which is now only worth 150,000 in 2020 or 2021. And this will happen again. The same thing we've witnessed in 2008 will happen in 2019 or 2020. Now, experts say that it will happen by 2020, the next recession, depression. But it could happen next week. The Dow Jones is at 28,000 points. So if you know anyone that's struggling with this type of problem throughout the U.S., have them call the Loan Modification Clinic. There is operators answering the phone, 773-847-2200. And if there's any clients on here that we've helped, I would appreciate it if you would comment, let other people know your experience on how we saved you money on your mortgage and how thankful you are to the company, to all the girls at the office that have helped you out. I love the fact that I understood what the banking system was all about. And what they do is they take our money and they hold it and they compound that money. They're able to only have 10% reserves in the bank, meaning that they can lend out up to 90%. And if they're short on money, they could borrow money from other banks. So Once I understood that the game was not set up in our favor. I actually worked for Chase Bank, so I understood that, hey, you know what? This is not right. Like, if there's a way where a community can come together, where we can create our own monetary system, which the Federal Reserve did in 1913. That's why we can't print our own money. And that would be awesome, right? Because I could just print out thousands and millions of dollars. Well, that doesn't happen. There's a selected few of people that are in control of the system. And that's why it's important to take advantage of these programs, you know, and these programs are set up to help you save thousands of dollars. So you're able to, if the economy gets better, pay more to the principal of your home, pay it off faster. You're able to take a vacation. You're able to put more money in your 401k, which I would be kind of worried about. And I'm not a financial advisor, but I would be kind of worried if I had a 401k, because in the crisis of 2009, 2008, I've seen people that work for banks that had a 401k and literally lost half their 401k overnight. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, I have a 401k, and I'm like, you know what? I don't even want to participate in a 401k. I don't care if you guys match me dollar to dollar. I do not want to participate. Very important for you guys to give us a call. 773-847-2200 from the East Coast to the West Coast of North America, helping people throughout the United States save thousands of dollars on their mortgage. This is Ross Garcia, the Loan Modification Clinic. I want to thank you for your time. Give us a call. And if the recession, depression hits, you saw this video here first, and share, like the video. Have a good one, guys. Peace out.